Hello and welcome to PMC English. You're watching Spiritual Updates Worldwide. I'm Idris and these are the headlines. The Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement and KASINAYANA Pyramid Ashram organized the MAHASHIVRATRI Mega Meditation at KANIGIRI, Andhra Pradesh. Meditation on MAHASHIVRATRI was organized grandly at MAHESHWARA Mahapyramid in Hyderabad. Patriji connected with masters from around the world during Enlightenment Hour on March 4, 2022. United States model Bella Hadid, in an exclusive interview with BUSTLE, talks about mental health and recommends meditation. United Nations Secretary General ANTÓNIO Guterres urged countries to work together to combat climate change. And as a part of the Save Soil campaign, SADHGURU decides to ride his motorcycle 30,000 kilometers from London to India. Patriji connected with thousands of masters in a live digital session held online at Pyramid Valley International on February 27, 2022. On March 1, 2022, Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement and KASINAYANA Pyramid Ashram organized the Shivoham Awakening Meditation Program with the guidance of Dr. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji on the occasion of MAHASHIVRATRI festival at Kanigiri in District Prakasham of Andhra Pradesh. Bhikshamaya Guruji, Shiva Prasad, Vilagi Pudi Lakshmanna Rao, Siddha Nageshwara Rao, Siddha Surya Prakash Rao and hundreds of masters participated in this mass meditation, which included music by Mr. Pipala Prasad and dance performances by various artists and celebrities.
Close your eyes. Sofa lo kurchilo కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళు పాదాలు రెండు క్రాస్ చేసుకోండి. కళ్ళు రెండు మూసుకుని సహజంగా జరుగుతున్న ఉచ్ఛ్వాస నిశ్వాసాలను గమనిద్దాం.
On March 1, 2022, with the blessings of Dr. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, MAHASHIVRATRI meditation was beautifully organized at MAHESHWARA Mahapyramid, located at Kailashpuri Kartal of Ranga Reddy district of Telangana. The pyramid masters who attended this high-octane event had an incredible musical mass meditation experience. Saint Balakrishna delivered an inspiring message about self-awareness. The philosophy of Ardhanarishwar was explained by Vamsi Kiran. Cultural activities were also a part of the event, with various artists and children performing beautiful dances.
ఒక ఆత్మస్వరూపుడుగా జీవించాల్సినటువంటి మనం దాన్ని మర్చిపోయి ఒక దేహపరంగా జీవిస్తున్నాం మనం ఇక్కడ. అంటే మన నిజస్థితి ఏంటి అనేది మనం మర్చిపోయాం మనం. సో ఆ మేల్కొల్పడానికి ఎంతో మంది మాస్టర్స్ ఈ భూమి మీదకి వచ్చారు. ఆ మేల్కొల్పు అది మనకు కావాల్సింది. ఆ జాగరణ మనకు కావాలి.
Every Friday at 6:30 AM IST, Patriji's Enlightenment Hour Season 2 continues to run smoothly on multiple PMC channels. Patriji took part in an interactive digital session with masters from all over the world on March 4, 2022. Patriji also shared some inspiring messages. Let's take a look at the video.
What is important is listening to the experiences. When you listen to the experiences, you have deep knowledge of the causes of everything. So, a deep listening to the problem right from the beginning. That's important. You must hear the whole case. Then automatically enlightenment happens. Enlightenment is the fruit of any activity. It is the ultimate fruit. The flowering should be there, the seeding should be there, and finally fruiting. When the fruit happens, that is enlightenment.
Now heading to other updates. Bella Hadid, an American model, is one of the celebrities who has been open about her mental health issues and how meditation can be helpful. Previously, the Victoria's Secret model admitted to suffering from severe anxiety and depression for the majority of her adolescent and adult life. Bella stated in an exclusive interview with Bustle, an online American women's magazine, that the most significant change in her life is that she has established a routine. Her morning starts with a large glass of water, followed by 30 minutes of journaling, a 30-minute morning walk, and in her spare time, spending time with her friends. She also prioritizes getting a good night's sleep by doing gratitude meditation, which is simply a way of thanking the world for keeping her alive and giving her everything she has, and drinking tea before bed as self-care routines to effectively deal with anxiety. Meditation has emerged as a type of mental workout that can keep stress, anxiety and worries at bay during the times of pandemic. A growing number of people are turning to this ancient practice to help them manage their mental health. Even a few minutes of meditation can help us reset, de-stress and find inner peace. Dhruv Patel and Dr. Batul Patel, the founders of Rughu, a spiritual application, have supported and explained some science-backed benefits of meditation. SADHGURU, the founder of Isha Foundation, on the occasion of MAHASHIVRATRI 2022, launched Save Soil movement to urge leaders around the world to initiate urgent policy-driven action in their countries to prevent soil extinction. In an emotional appeal, he told the audience present at the Isha Yoga Center to celebrate MAHASHIVRATRI, and I quote him, "Soil is the only magic where if you bury death, it sprouts life," and added, and I quote here again, "We have come from this soil, we eat of this soil, and when we die, we get back to the soil."
Soil is the habitat upon which zillions of lives thrive. Because of that thriving life, everything grows. We eat food, other animals grow, everything happens because soil is rich. Once there is no richness in soil, then you have forsaken the planet in many ways.
United Nations scientists on Monday 28th Feb 2022 delivered a stark warning about impact of climate change on people and the planet. United Nations Secretary General ANTÓNIO Guterres urged nations to combine forces so that we can avert climate change. Let's take a look at the video.
Dear representatives of the media, I've seen many scientific reports in my time, but nothing like this. Today's IPCC report is an atlas of human suffering and a damning indictment of failed climate leadership. With fact upon fact, this report reveals how people and the planet are getting clobbered by climate change. Nearly half of humanity is living in the danger zone now. Many ecosystems are at the point of no return now. Unchecked carbon pollution is forcing the world's most vulnerable on a frog march to destruction now. The facts are undeniable. This abdication of leadership is criminal. The world's biggest polluters are guilty of arson on our only home. It is essentially to meet the goal of limiting global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees. And science tells us that will require the world to cut emissions by 45% by 2030 and achieve net zero emissions of greenhouse gases by 2050. But according to current commitments, global emissions are set to increase almost 14% over the current decade. That spells catastrophe. It will destroy any chance of keeping 1.5 alive. Today's report underscores two core truths. First, coal and other fossil fuels are choking humanity. All G20 governments have agreed to stop funding coal abroad. They must now urgently do the same at home and dismantle their coal fleets. Those in the private sector still financing coal must be held to account. Oil and gas giants and their underwriters are also on notice. You cannot claim to be green while your plans and projects undermine the 2050 net zero target and ignore the major emission cuts that must occur this decade.
The second pre-summit conference on Yagya for SDG 2030 with the theme Panchkula clusters and Panchgavya research was held in Bengaluru, Karnataka. It was organized by MTCS Global Foundation and Gaurus Parivar GOW Federation in collaboration with Bengaluru Agricultural University and multiple government agencies as well as a few like-minded social organizations.
Following were the highlights of the conference. Technical presentation on natural farming, that is Paramparik Krishi. Technical presentations on Panchkul-centric clusters development and Panchgavya research. Resolutions related to plan of action for implementation of Panchkula-centric clusters development program in selected Gaurus clusters under the jurisdiction of GKVK Agricultural University. On the other hand, members of Telangana's core group, Gaurus Parivar, Gov Federation, Professor Vijay Rao, Dr. V. Venkat Reddy and V.D. Srinivas Rao Surbi have extended an invitation to the Honorable Minister for Tourism and Culture, Government of India for the upcoming Global Summit at NASC Complex in Rajendra Nagar Pusa Campus, New Delhi, which is scheduled to take place between 20th and 22nd March 2022.
Well, that was a wrap of this bulletin. This is Idris signing off. And for more updates, keep watching PMC English and do not forget to like, share and subscribe this video. Thank you for watching.